Hey everyone, I don't feel right doing my normal intro on this video because I don't think it's really appropriate. The past couple of days have been bad for my mental health, but not like bad to that point, but just physically and mentally draining to the point where I wasn't going to get out of bed today and I was not going to send in a self-tape for an audition, but I did get up and do it anyway because I knew if I didn't do it I would kick myself. And I know, I'm not going to say I know my next video was supposed to be da-da-da, because I always say my next video was supposed to be such and such, and then stuff gets in the way, like my fibro, my IBS, mental health, all that stuff gets in the way. Because I am doing a review for Fantastic Beasts. I will film that tomorrow at some point and get it up as soon as I can. But I just wanted to come on here to say the amount of abuse that I have gotten from two separate people for two separate things is absolutely vile. And I know you guys might be thinking, why are you filming this? Don't give attention to those people. Why would you? And stuff like that. But the only thing is, I was defending myself because I posted a couple comments on different articles, one being about non-binary and another one being how there was a clip from, for if you guys don't know about the Channel 4 program First Dates, they're now doing like First Date Teens. I watched a few episodes of it. It's actually really cute. And I did a clip and it showed up on my Facebook of a gay man going on a date with a transgender man. So I thought, oh, that's so cute. And like, it's so nice. I said, it's so nice to see, love is love, all the stuff that you post when you see something like that, because it is nice. And then on each one, I've been going back and forth trying to understand why these people can't see these people's journey and how they've come to discover that they were non-binary and they were transgender. And I know that not everyone has come forward to the ideas of the 21st century and of non-binary and people being transgender, and people still have homophobic views and stuff like that. I do get that, don't get me wrong, I know it's out there. I know it probably will never go away, because certain people, I'm not saying it's the parents' blame, but when you're raised a certain way, it happens, you know. And but the way that they were addressing me was absolutely disgusting. I was defending people's rights for being non-binary and being transgender, and I was just shocked at how awful these people were about it. First, with the non-binary one, was under an article about Demi Lovato, and I will defend them to the end of the earth, because I love them so much. They saved my life. I love them so much. I've seen them twice in the same year in concert. I will defend them till the day I die. And I was just, she did a TikTok recently about, like, you know, that one's like, it's a masterpiece, like, and she was talking about her new album, and I'm very excited for their new album. If I do misgender her or like do her pronouns wrong, I'm sorry. I'm still not used to saying they them for Demi. So if I do accidentally say her or something, I apologize. Don't come after me. I know I'm wrong. So that's what they did. They posted on their TikTok about their new album. That little cute little TikTok where they're like, I think it's the masterpiece, I think it is, and all that stuff. And some guy said something about they said she, for starters, they said she thinks this is a masterpiece already, she needs mental help. And I was like, they posted that TikTok because they do feel good about their album. So let them feel good. If they think it's a masterpiece then, and they're proud of that work, then let them post. People have been using that TikTok for ages now. And then he proceeds to call me a snowflake, which I don't see how that is a snowflake comment. I don't understand. So then I put back another gif, and then he started coming off at me. And I said to him, we were after a long conversation, I asked a question being like, so I take it you don't support the LGBTQ plus community? And he went, oh, I do, just the L, the G and the B. So he supports the lesbian, the gays and the bis, but he doesn't support anything else. So I was like, right, that says a lot then. And he said these people are sick in the head. They need to be put in a mental institution and stuff like that. And I was defending them, saying they have the right to label themselves as they want. Like, it's not a crime to label yourself they, them, he, her. It's not a crime. Like, you can change your name for God. People can change their names for God's sake. Like, it doesn't matter. But like, if you want to go by they, them pronouns, who cares? It's your life. It's their life. And he was just saying how, well, I think you're finding, like, in standard biology, which I know, which you clearly don't, that there's only 2 genders. And it's like, yes, we know there's 2 genders. But some people feel like a man and a girl, so they're they, them. They feel like they're both. It doesn't matter. And he was just coming off at me and then saying how, maybe you need to go to the same mental institution since you're going along with their stupid made-up ideas and you live in a fairy tale world where people mutilate themselves to change their gender and come up with stupid pronouns. And I was just like, right, okay. And then I was done with the conversation. And then the one with the first date clip was, I put love is love, great to see this, acceptance, and all that jazz. One person agreed with me underneath and said exactly, so I was like, woo, yay. And then someone posted underneath saying, they shouldn't say they're gay. No, then you shouldn't say you're gay. And I was like, what? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, the boy in the video. And I was like, isn't gay. And I was like, he is gay. Did you not watch the video? And he was like going, he's confused with his sexuality. He must be pansexual or bisexual because gay men don't date transgendered men. They can't call themselves gay. And I was just like, but he's on a date with a man. They are a man. They identify as a man. They're calling themselves by a man's name. They identify as a he, him. They're a man. In my eyes, that's a man. If you identify as a man, you've changed your name and that's your pronouns, you're a man. It doesn't matter if you still have boobs or a vagina. This is going to get very graphic with the words. I'm so sorry. YouTube's probably not going to like this video. That's what I was trying to say to him. And then he started saying, what did he say? He said something along the lines of, you're mentally, then you if you think that's a gay couple, you need to go get mental help. You're mentally ill. You're sick. And I was just like, excuse me? And I said, I don't take kindly to that when I have mental health issues that I go through every day of my life. That is disgusting. And then he started to delete all the comments he made. So I was like, oh, so you're deleting your comments now? And I did call him a coward. Because only a coward would go and delete evidence. Am I not right? Like, own up to your shit. And so I couldn't get on the comments anymore because I think he was deleting them. So it was like trying to get back onto the replies was hard. So I had to tag my sister so she could see them. So she was trying to see him. She said she couldn't see him. So I ended up messaging this person and asking them what the comments were. Like, what were they typing on there? And he was like, why do you need to know? I was like, because you're typing about me. You're mentioning me in the comments saying you are, and I can't see anything else. And he was just like, you don't need to know. And then we started having a conversation through Messenger, and I was looking at the comments online as well. And he had posted that I was a coward and I was being abusive. I don't know how I was being abusive by calling him a coward. Whereas he said more abusive things about me being mentally ill. I need to get checked into an institution. And I'm sick. I think that's a bit more abusive than calling someone a coward. Am I wrong or am I right? I don't know. I think I'm right. That's not abusive, calling someone a coward. I didn't even mean it in like a weird, like you're a coward. I meant as it, oh, coward. Because he was deleting all the stuff so that no one could have it to go back on. So then my sister said, like, she's clearly not a coward if she's standing up to you. And how is that abusive? You've said some abusive things. And he was saying stuff about that's not a real gay. And so I was talking to him via Messenger and trying to explain to him that I've seen friends and talked to people who are gay and they're dating a transgender man or woman if they're a lesbian. It's not a difference to them, but they're gay. They don't go out with men. And it doesn't matter if they've had the bottom surgery and all that or not. It doesn't matter to them because they identify as a woman or a man. It doesn't matter. And the guy was going, no, it's sick. It's sick. They're all sick in the head. And they were like, well, your friends need to actually get their sexuality right. They're pansexual or bisexual. They seem very confused. And I was like, what? And he was like, I'm right about this because and he was just not listening to my side of the story. He was just coming up with the fact that because they had this and because they had that body parts, it's not right. It's like they're not proper. So it's like if a gay man is dating a transgender man, it's like, oh, so he said he was either pansexual or bi. And I was like, no, well, he's clearly gay because he doesn't go out with women. He's gay. Correct me if I'm wrong about any of this in the comments. Please do. And then I got told, after a long, lengthy conversation, He told me that he supports transgender women, but not transgender men. And he said to me before he supports all the LGBTQ plus community, but then he put, I do support transgender, but, and I was like, but what? And he said, but I don't support transgender men, I support transgender women. How is that supporting the entire LGBTQ plus community when you only support trans women and not trans men? You support half of that community of the transgender. And he didn't even give me an explanation why. I asked him, he didn't give me an explanation. And then I got told, this is going to be very horrible to say, and you can skip this if you want. He said to me that all me and my confused friends should go kill ourselves because no one will love us for who we are, because we're all sick. And then he had the audacity to say, I wanted a peaceful conversation. A peaceful conversation. How is that peaceful? Telling me and my friends, go kill yourself because no one will love you. How is that peaceful? I don't get it. So then he did apologise, but with a pinch of salt, because I did have Satan. So how is saying me and my friends to go kill ourselves peaceful? And he's like, oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. And it's like, he literally switched like that. And I just felt so physically and mentally drained, because I'm not even like gay or anything like that. Like, I'm not transgender. I don't identify as non-binary. But I just took it so bad. Like, physically, I felt like I'd run a marathon. I felt drained. Mentally, I had a headache. I was fuzzy. My mood was going down and down and down and down and down to the point where I was dressed to go out for the day, and then I went to get up, and I just sat back down and I went, and just lay on the couch all day, because I did not have the energy after this to go out and even take my dog out, go see my boyfriend. I did not have the energy to do it. It just drained me, and I just felt so bad, because if I felt like that, like, I can not only imagine what everyone in the LGBTQ plus community goes through on a daily basis. And that was me just trying to defend them and defend people's rights that they have to be who they want, love who they want to love, and live the life they want. And like, me going through that and being physically and mentally drained just for defending people like that. I can only imagine what they go through on a daily basis, because it's fucking awful. And I'm sorry for swearing, and I'm sorry for everything, but I just had to make this video, because this is what these people do, not even to just the LGBTQ plus community, but to us people who are allies of them, defend them to the end of God's earth, because we know that they deserve love and everything as equal rights as much as anyone else does. They deserve it so much. And then for me to get said that I need to go to a mental institution because I'm sick, and when I've been going in and out of therapy most of my life because of my depression and my anxiety and everything, struggling to cope with my fibro at the moment and everything else that's happening with my body at the moment with my IBS, it just got me, and I was just like, I'm done. And it's just, no one should have to feel like this. And I just want to get it out in a video to let you guys know, because I like to keep this channel updated with everything that goes on, because I want to keep this channel as real as possible. So if I do a video and then I'm not there for a week, I want to make a video to explain what's been going on, where I've been, because I want to try and build this channel and make a community where people feel safe to come and like watch videos and escape for a wee while, and that's all I want. But when I feel like this, I just can't. So to everyone out there, please just be kind to everyone. Please, it's just awful. And if there's anyone out there who's in the LGBTQ plus community, like, this is a safe space for you guys. I support everybody. I know that people might not think that, because I still like Harry Potter and go see Fantastic Beasts, and there's been all the controversy around it at the moment with the author of the books, but I'm one of those people that is not like that. I can separate her from the characters, because none of the characters are like that. They're not her. So if, no matter what you think, like, if you think I'm supporting her, I'm not. Like, I physically do not support JK at all. the world, the Wizarding world is not like that at all. So I'm one of those ones that can separate the offer from the world. So she's gone. So I just wanted people to know that this is a safe space for everyone, whether or not you're in the LGBTQ community or not. Everyone's welcome on this channel. And I just wanted to say, if you are not supportive of people's choices, gay rights, transgenders, gays, bis, non-binary, then that is your choice. But don't go and attack everyone don't go and attack them for it. Like, just at least try to understand. And we get that if you can't change it, no one's going to be able to change your mindset. Like, if you don't like people in that community, you don't like them. But there's no reason to tell people to go and kill themselves or go get checked into a mental institute because you're sick and you're ill and you're disgusting. It's like, how would you feel if that was your child or someone you knew came to you and said they're part of this community? What would you do? I had that conversation with someone else and they would say the same thing to their kids, going, they would be like, they said that they would put even their own kids down in front of a biology book and be like, there's only two genders, this one, and there's nothing to do with that. And it's just, I just hope one day we can live in a world where everyone's accepted for who they are and no one has to be split into groups and we can all just be known as one entity in this world. And no one should have to ask if you're gay, lesbian, bi, or anything. Like, it doesn't matter. It's the person. Like, it doesn't matter their sexuality, their pronouns. We're all people. So why are we doing this to each other? It's awful. That's all I wanted to say. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys in another video.